So in a lovely muddy field in North Yorkshire, about to release a barn owl back into the wild. It's been with us for about 3 or 4 days. It was clipped by a car. It's been eating really well. It was stunned. We don't know how old it is, 2 or 3 years old probably, but it's going to be sitting probably at the back of the box at the minute there, looking a little bit shy. Oh, but it's on the floor and off it flies. Let's have a look. It might be a bit wobbly, but it's hard to tell in an aviary. Oh, is it going to hop about? If it is, I might have to get it back in the box. No obvious injury, maybe needs more time to gain its strength. So I'm going to have a go at recapturing it because I think it needs a bit longer with us. Its feather condition is perfect though. I mean, every single primary, tail, every single one is looking amazing. Tell you what I'll do, I'll use my coat. Give it a second or two, and we've got it. Okay. Oh. Well, as you can see, I've managed to get hold of it, and it needs a bit longer. We'll pop it back in the box there. So I got back and we put the owl back in the aviary, gave it some more mice to feed, and we're really hoping for a recovery, but unfortunately it's not good news as it happens. I mean, I actually put the video out, the last owl diary, where I first showed us attempting to release the owl on the very day that we'd had a go at releasing it, because I was really hopeful that we'd be able to release it back into the wild. As I say, no broken bones, but very, very weak in its mobility, and this seems to get worse as the days went on. It was still eating, then it stopped eating, and unfortunately it did die. So on this occasion, not a successful release. We were hoping for a failed release attempt and then a much healthier release, but it wasn't to be. But hopefully the next bird of prey we get in to the rescue will be more successful. We've got to try where we can. Now, behind me in this aviary is a very screechy bird, which is a male barn owl, just like the one we rescued, but this is a captive bird that we've actually bought recently from a little business, a bit like mine, that was just sort of closing down and moving on to other things, and they were selling all their birds. We took this one on, and we've also taken on one of their flying show destinations, if you like, as well, a venue where we're going to do some regular work. And we're in talks about providing them flying shows throughout the summer holidays as well, so I'll be looking for even more staff. I seem to be employing someone else every single week. So his name is Merlin, here he is. You can see he's pure white on the front, that is the telltale sign of a male barn owl, and he is a screechy bird. This is the only sound that barn owls make, and that's a true screech where if it was a bit louder, in fact, you'd hear it about a mile away. And this is a communication they use in a territorial sense, and it's screeching at me to say, feed me, feed me. The thing is, I have fed him already. He's a peculiar bird because he flies to the glove without food. If you've got food there, he'll fly to the glove, of course, and then sometimes eat it, sometimes not. Bit of an odd one. I've worked with so many barn owls over the years, and they all have different personalities. Why have we got another barn owl, you may be asking? Well, we have got so many barn owl wedding ring bearers this year. I mean, August alone, there's now over 30 weddings booked already, all over the UK. And I've just booked a ferry for September to take me over to Ireland, because I'm doing a ring bearer over there in September in a castle as well. So I'll definitely do a video on that particular trip and show you some of the scenery. Really looking forward to that one. So we need another barn owl for all the weddings and the displays we do, because we take a barn owl to almost every care home we do, every static display. People love barn owls. They're very pretty birds. They are native to the UK, of course, as well as all around the world. And so they're a real favourite among pretty much everyone who sees them, and they're a great bird for hand-to-hand flying in shows and displays, and of course for the weddings, which is a crucial part of it. He might be a little bit too noisy for weddings, but if we've got multiple weddings on a day, at least this particular owl can be at our York display or at another venue or booking, and the other owls can do the weddings, which is why tomorrow I'm driving down to Wolverhampton to pick up another owl, but this one is an owlet just 2 weeks old. So watch this space and you'll see a video of me hand rearing the bird. In fact, I'll even produce a video which you'll see in about 2 months' time. So what we now, we're April 2024, probably around early July, let's say, this year, of me actually hand rearing it from getting it as a chick to 7 or 8 weeks later training it and flying it free. So you see that whole process in one video, which should be really exciting. So we're on the way to Sutton Coldfield to do a wedding, and it's going to be Eleanor's first wedding, so a bit of training, and I've even got a chauffeur me around, so we'll get on the way there now and we'll show you what happens when we do the practice and a ring bearer with one of our barn owls. So we've arrived at the venue. The guests are down there all going in at the moment. There's lots of people here. We've got about 15 minutes to go. We've spoken to the registrar, which is actually a celebrant in fact, and we've spoken to the photographers and the organisers as well. And yeah, it's going to be really exciting because, as I say, it is Eleanor's first ever wedding doing this. So how's it feeling, Eleanor?
Feeling good,
yeah?
feeling excited, ready.
Not nervous?
No.
No, it's easy enough. And the fact is I've got so many weddings now that I'm going to have to just staff more of them. And in fact, tell everyone where you're going on Saturday.
We're going to Windermere. Oh, Scotland actually.
Scotland, as long as we get the right venue on the right date, we're fine.
Yeah.
We can do Scotland, Windermere. We go all over the place. So, right, we'll get ourselves ready. The bird's still in the box in the car, and we'll bring it in very shortly, and you'll get to see exactly what happens. In other news, we've managed to get some maintenance done recently. I've just actually paid someone just today to fix my safety corridor because this end door here kept getting pulled off with time on the edge because of the hose being taken in and out for cleaning. And he's just recycled some spare wood we had. And essentially, we've got ourselves a nice kind of what we call a fettled door, I think. That's what you call it in Yorkshire, fettled door, so we can have a properly working safety corridor. And we are going to be extending our other aviaries as well. And yeah, keep an eye out on this channel because we have our Eagle aviary. We're going to be making it bigger very soon for a very exciting reason. Anyway, I've got some work to do. I'm going to get on with it. I hope you enjoy your day and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time here at the Owl Adventures Owl Diary. Bye for now.